I'm Michael.
And today we're checking out the Artemis Project with the new expansion, Satellites and Commanders.
Yep. It's a little thin version. And one quick note before we start. Everything in the expansion is in prototype form only. So things might change a little bit. They might change significantly. However, I think that a lot of it graphically is done. It's just that, for instance, the satellite dice will not look like this. It will look much more like the dice that are in the games.
And this is actually going to Kickstarter this month in May.
Ooh.
So it should be showing up, I believe, around the 17th or something, mid-May and May. So
keep your eyes peeled for it.
Yeah.
But definitely really fantastic game from Grand Gamers Guild. We have played Artemis Project before, but not on stream.
That's right.
So
we'll run through the rules. So
we will run through the rules, and
on.
then what things will change with Satellites and Commanders.
Yep, it plays 1 to 5, so you can play solo.
Yes.
And you can play up to 5 people.
Sounds really good.
Dice worker placement, guys. Ready?
Yes. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
So I love dice worker placement games.
Oh, for sure.
Like Alien Frontiers is a sci-fi dice worker placement game, and this seems to catch a lot of those same sort of things where you're like assigning dice to certain places. So let's take a look at this.
Yes.
On the overhead.
Sounds good.
So in Artemis Project, you are going to be assigning your worker dice. Basically, we are colonizing Europa. And we are building buildings. In order to do that, we've got to collect energy and minerals, collectively known as resources.
Yeah.
And we have different sorts of colonists. So you've got your little pioneers, and you've got your engineers, and you've got your, I think it's militia. Look like little space marines. And you've got your, what are the purples? Scientists? I always like to get the terminology right when I'm doing these things. Stewards. They are stewards. Now, there is a draw bag that you can draw random colonists out of, or you can use this cool spaceship. It's actually called the Shake Ship. Because you put them in, you shake them up, and you spit out a few colonists. And it's cool. It even has an access hatch that you can see right here. And you load them into this shake ship just like that. And fortunately, you don't have to disassemble this every time.
No, it just fits in the box. Thrusters
included. So we are just going to keep that off to the side. We're just going to use the bag just to save on space. In the Artemis Project, you are going to set aside one of the pioneers per player and give them to the players to have. And how many, though? For each of the other 3 types. And these are going to be in the Academy supply. Pay no attention to these yellow ones. These are commanders. These are actually going to be in the expansion, and they're going to look different than just the basic yellow meeples. They will actually look like commanders.
Yeah.
So, the board setup that they have for every round is going to basically be what you do every cleanup phase at the end of every round. We're going to be playing 6 rounds. 3 rounds where we are building things that are underneath inside the ocean, and then 3 rounds where we are mostly building things that are going to be on the surface. Buildings that you build in the ocean will give you ongoing benefits, and things that you build on the surface will basically give you end game points. So, buildings have to be staffed by the right type of colonist in order to be activated. Let me take the bottom of one of these as an example. For example, we have this sensor station here. As we get colonists, you can add them to these buildings, and as you can see, this slot here requires one of those stewards. So if you can put all three different colonists in this building, you could take, I believe this is discard 2 energy and get 1 victory point.
During the activation.
Yes, whenever we activate buildings. And that will come at upkeep at the end of each round. Now, victory points are rather hard to come by. When we finish our games, we are usually in the, mid 20s to low 30s.
Yeah.
So you're not going to get a lot of points.
Yeah.
And that's fine. Just know that each and every point you get is super important. So, the first thing you're going to do is the placement phase, and that's where you take your dice. You're going to roll them, and basically those are the dice that you are going to have to place on the board. A little bit of setup stuff. You're going to draw one of these expeditions, and if there's any rewards on it, you'll put them down here. And then going around, you will place a number of energy and minerals as shown on the expedition card. So you're going to place those here. Now, Artemis Project has a normal mode and a harsh mode. Normal mode, you place this number +2, as you can see, and minerals +2. When you play with the expansion, you automatically play harsh mode. So you're not going to get the +2. That's right. What harsh mode means. You just get the number on the card. No +2. And the same thing for these colonists that are on what's called the doorstep. Basically, colonists are coming in on the spaceship, and these are colonists that we can draft. We're going to have 1 per player +2, and we're going to have buildings 1 per player. So we're going to put those out.
That's nice.
One of the few things from the expansion that comes out is we're going to set up 1 of the satellites per player. 1 satellite per player minus one. Yeah. So for a 2-player game, only 1 of them. For a 5-player game, you're going to have 4 of them out there. So, in the placement phase, you're going to send out your dice onto these locations. And it's probably best if I just describe what these locations do when they get activated. Because after the placement phase, you're going to do an activation phase. And you're going to do this in order of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, going around in a circle. So, let's start over here with the base camp. You notice there's a number 9 in the corner. That means Steph and I collectively have to come up with 9 pips worth of points in order to successfully complete this expedition. Let's say I put a 5 here. Steph is going to have to put at least a 4, or she could put the 3 and the 1 on 2 different turns, because on your turn, you can only place 1 die somewhere. At this point, we have completed the mission. And then whoever has contributed most during the resolution phase, Steph is ahead of me, so she is going to take her choice of either 2 guys or 1 guy. Obviously, in this case, 2 guys is clearly better than 1 guy. But what if this guy here had been a steward and Steph was really looking for a steward? Maybe she takes that, but she's going to get first choice. Now, let's say I didn't want her to get first choice. I am free to put another 2 up there. Now I've got more than she has. In addition to sending a die out there, let's say that Steph had already put a 6 out there, and I didn't have a 6. Let's say I had a couple of 5s. I could send my 5 out there, or let's say I do have a 6, and I don't want to just tie with her. I want to beat her. I can send out 1 of my colonists out, and it's going to cost me an energy to do so. And when doing that,
+1.
I'm going to get a +1 bonus on that. So yes. Now that's for the pioneers. The pioneers are going to increase it by 1 extra pip. And even beyond 6 is allowed.
Yeah.
Another way that I can increase my die roll is by spending one of these briefcases. These little green suitcases, I'm sure they won't even show up. Nope, they don't show up at all on the overhead camera because they are so very green, just like our green screen. I could then manipulate a die by 1 pip, up or down. 1s do not wrap to 6s, nor can you have a die above 6 or below 1. So just keep that in mind whenever you are adjusting with the briefcases. If I sent a 6 out with a Pioneer, that would indeed be worth 7.
Yeah.
So that is important to note. If I send out an Engineer instead, now you can only send out 1 guy out to the expedition. If you send an Engineer instead, and if the expedition is successful, you're going to gain any 2 resources in addition to what you would normally get. If you send out a Marine, you immediately reduce one opponent's die by 1 or 2. Obviously, you can't change it down below a 1. And if I send a Steward out there, my die must be a 1 or a 2. And if the expedition is a success, and you're the first to choose a reward, you're going to get a VP. So that's super good. Now, it's super hard to win by putting out a 1 or a 2. Usually, you're going to have to put out another die like so.
Yeah.
So,
still might be worth it.
It might indeed be worth it. But as with all dice worker placement games,
you're limited on your dice.
Actions are a priority.
Yes.
So, let's talk about the vents and the quarry. Whenever you put a die out here, that's how many of these resources I am going to get at the end. Unless Steph or I, either one, let's say you're going to put a 3 out there, it's going to go behind my die. I'm going to get it. I'm going to get first shot. I'm going to get 2 energy. She's going to get 1. But what if Steph put this 1 here? It's going to bump my die. This is called the exposure mechanic. This is going to happen with several of these tracks. So the exposure mechanic is important to know. Now Steph is going to get 1 before I get 2. But what if she puts another 1 out there? It's going to go technically behind any other dice with a 1 on it. Yep. And Steph is going to get 1 and 1 before I get what's left. So, hey, thanks for subscribing, Weirdman.
Thanks for the subscription, Weirdman.
So, just keep that in mind. If for some reason somebody's die gets bumped all the way out, for example, if Steph had a 3 here before, whenever we activate this and Steph is taking her things and I'm taking mine, this 3 has nothing left. There's nothing left in the vents. No more energy to claim. So what happens to this? She is going to move up on the relief track. And she's going to push forward.
It's a pity track.
It's a pity track.
But sometimes the rewards are actually really good.
So whenever you move up on the relief track, you can claim any of the rewards that you're on or have already passed. So here she gets 2 briefcases. What are the briefcases called? We always call them briefcases. Yeah. They are toolkits. That's what they are.
Toolkits. So
you move ahead another one. You can either take 2 energy or 2 toolkits. You move ahead again. You can take either 2 minerals, 2 energy, or 2 toolkits. A random guy from the bag, and 1 point. And that's as far as you can go up the pity point track.
But if you were to get another point, you still get...
You get nothing. No, you get nothing.
So that's as far, and no more rewards once you hit that.
No more rewards. You have messed up too much if you go past. Don't do that.
Yeah, it's a pity track.
It is a pity track. Thanks, Weird. And that is a perfect point. Yeah. Pity track for the pity points. So like I say, both of these use the exposure mechanic. So keep that in mind when you're placing dice. And I think that makes it really interesting where you place your dice and when you place them too. Like if I put this 6 down, it's probably going to get moved out.
You never know though.
You never know. It could happen. So same for over here. If you place a die on a building, that's how many resources you say, I want this building and I'm going to spend one of these minerals to build it. Steph could come along and say, no, I'm going to build it and it's going to be 3. So I go ahead and keep my die on here because if Steph doesn't have the minerals by the time we activate everything, which fortunately this comes first before, number 3 comes before number 4. If she doesn't get enough of these resources, then option's going to go to the next player. Now, let's say that Steph did build this. I am going to get what?
Pity track.
Pity track.
For not your dice isn't used.
Your die isn't used, so you were going to go on the pity track. Now, let's say that Steph doesn't come up with 3. Do you get a pity track point? The answer is no. Do not get a pity track point because you have the option. It is available. You just couldn't afford to do it.
Yeah,
that's not pitiable. That's just bad planning.
Yes.
And then that die would come off. I would have the chance to build it for 1. So just know that the larger the die value is, it's like, I can do that and I'm going to give this much money. Mm-hmm. So, these, whenever new ones come out every round, they will add to it, and there's a limit, I believe, of 8 on that. The doorstep is where the new citizens come in, and it works like just like the vents and the quarry, where if I put in a 2, I'm going to get first shot over Steph putting in a 3, but if she puts in a 1, she's going to bump me back. Now, if you notice over here, if you put a 1 or a 2, you can draft 1 colonist, a 3 or a 4, 1 or 2 colonist, a 5 or a 6, 1 to 3 colonist. The colonists will also stack up. 2 of these will be put every single round, or number of players actually, to a maximum of 12. They usually are not going to stay. Usually we're going to take them. So
it is costly, but yes, they're good to have. Now,
how much does it cost? It costs 2 energy to claim a colonist, and they're going to go to either your shelters or to a building you have built.
Yeah.
The only times you can move colonists from shelter to building, or from purchasing them directly to a building, is either when you build the building, you can move them over, or if you've already have a building, when you claim a colonist, you can put them in the building directly. If you have colonists outside of a building during upkeep, you're going to have to pay energy to heat them. If you don't heat them, they will die. We're going to talk about that a little bit during the upkeep stage. So anyway, Steph will get first choice here. I would get whatever's left over. If for some reason I get pushed, yes, I do get to go up the pity track. If Steph goes here and she does not have energy, no pity. So mistakes were made. Last but not least is the Academy track, where you are trying to upgrade, or I don't know if upgrade is the right term for it. You're taking your pieces and training them to have a different job. Now, you don't have to necessarily take pioneers. If I had one of these Marines, but I have no buildings that I can use this Marine with, I could put the Marine up here along with the die and try to change him into an engineer, for example. Now, the engineer has to exist over in the supply, and basically I take my die, I take my little dude, and I know what I'm going to put over here in the Academy supply. This is going to change with the expansion. I'll explain that in just a second. With 3 or 4 players, you're going to have 2 slots for that. Oh, look, there's the box for the little guy.
So you don't have to spend an energy to put the guy up there, right?
No, that is the Academy is completely different.
Yeah. Okay.
Basically, your die value is just going to determine what he will become. And let's see here. I'm going to make sure. If there are none remaining of what you're trying to go for,
too bad.
You can go to the pity track. So, anyway, like I said, this is going to change with the expansion. I'll talk about that here in a second. So there are 4 of each type of the red and blue and purple. Notice that whatever die you put is what's going to pop up. So we are going to go around and resolve these. Oh, I left off one very important space. You see this has an exclamation point on it. This is the outfitter where you gain toolkits. If you, as many dice can go here as want to. If I put a 1 through 4, I'm going to get 1 toolkit. If I put a 5 or a 6, I'm going to get 2 toolkits. And that happens immediately. I don't have to wait for the resolution phase to happen.
Yep.
So, after we've placed all of our dice back and forth, all the dice have been placed, then we are going to do the resolution phase. Afterwards, we're going to do the upkeep phase in this order. You get 1 free move or swap, meaning if I've got these guys out here, and I want to swap the position of these, I can do that. Or I could move somebody from the shelters or another building into a building. But you only get 1 of those during your upkeep. So keep that in mind. Then you activate any of your buildings that are fully staffed. Hey, look, I've got that manufactory fully staffed. I'm going to get 2 toolkits.
It's pretty good.
Then you're going to pay energy for any colonists that remain in your shelters. And it's going to cost 1 energy to keep them warm. If you can't warm them all, then you choose who dies.
That's sad.
That is very sad. Then you refresh the game board by putting out another one of the expeditions. Thank you. Looking for that term. And going around. Oh, you know what I forgot?
I know.
I totally forgot.
I was going to mention it if you didn't.
You should have mentioned it. As soon as you finish the setup for the game board, and I think that's why I missed it.
Yeah.
Is that you're going to have an event pop up. These are dealt out at the start of the game. There are more than 6 of them, but you deal out 6 to sort of keep track of what round it is. One of these events is going to come out every round, and they might affect things on different phases of resolution, or they might happen immediately. So you're going to put out one event at this stage right now when you refresh the game board. Basically, it follows game setup. And finally, we're going to choose a new start player. We're going to look to see who has the most resources. Toolkits are not resources, but these are resources, the energy and the minerals. And whoever has the fewest gets to choose who gets the start player marker. And that should be it for upkeep. Oh, did I mention that I did not mention, I'm terrible at this. If the expedition is successful, not only do you get the rewards here, you get one of these expedition badges.
You got a badge.
And the more of those you have at the end of the game, the more points you will get. So at the end of the game, you're going to score based on various criteria. You're going to get 1 victory point for every 5 energy you have left. And 1 victory point for every 5 minerals you have left, to a maximum of 3 for each of those categories. You're going to get a bonus based on your fully staffed surface buildings. Now, the surface buildings are going to be something like this, where you're going to get 1 victory point, and 1 victory point if you've got a purple guy sitting here. One of the stewards.
The line, there's a line.
There's a line that goes to it. If there's no line that goes to it, it usually means everyone in your colony. Go ahead and put that back down to the bottom. You're going to get points based on the number of buildings that you have built. From 0 to 2 buildings, see if I can get this on the screen. From 0 to 2 buildings, you are going to get 0. If you've built 7 or more buildings, you're going to get 8 points. You're going to get points based on sets of colonists. If you can have a pioneer, an engineer, one of the space marines, and a steward, you're going to get 3 points for each set. For any leftover guys, you're going to get, for every 3, you're going to get a point. For expedition badges, you are going to, if you have between 0 or 1, you're going to take a -3 penalty. Between 2 and 4, yeah, you did an average job of exploring Europa. 5 to 7, 3 points. 8 or more, 5 points. And then whoever has the most toolkits left over at the end of the game gets 2 points.
Not really sure how you get 8 or more, but
Whoa. Our green screen disappeared. So, you can get 8 or more with some of the different cards that come up. So, remember there are certain things that allow you to get extra points. They exist.
Okay.
So, what does the Satellite and Commanders expansion bring? Well, obviously, they bring the Commanders here, and they bring what are called Satellites and Chariots. You see there are 4 of these little space station looking things on the corners of the board. I'm not sure with the final copy. It looks in the rules as if they are actual wedges.
I think they're wedges.
Instead of just a circle with a potential cutout spot. But I think that they will end up being wedges.
It would make more sense if they were. So
right.
I think so. So,
if I can pick up the board.
Yeah, I didn't tell you to do that.
Well, I was going to show everybody. Each of the chariots has a special ability. And if you have sent a satellite to go visit a chariot, you will get to activate this whenever the time comes up. So instead of starting at number 1, you're going to start here at this chariot and then work your way around. 1, this chariot, 2 and 3, this chariot, the gantry, which is where the buildings are built, this area here, then we're going to go to the doorstep, then the academy. We also have a different academy track. Now, for 2 players, you're going to use this side, which does not have any place to train colonists. With a 3 or 4 player game, you basically get 1 space that trains colonists and 1 space that's called the commander row. 2 player game though, you're just going to have a commander row. And look, it fits there. All the background graphics just blend right in. What do we want to talk about first? The satellites or the
satellites?
The satellites first.
Yeah.
You got it. So, during the placement phase, if you don't already control a satellite, you can take one of your normal turns to put one of your dice. These are now called basic dice instead of just dice. They have made a distinction in the expansion. You can put one of your basic dice on the satellite and then choose a chariot and move that satellite to the chariot. So, if there are no dice in the satellite supply, you really can't do anything.
You mean satellites in the satellite supply?
If there are no, what did I say?
Dice.
No, if there are no satellites in the satellite supply, I can't take control of a satellite and send it to the chariot I want.
Yep.
But let's say Steph is okay with the chariot I have sent that satellite to. She can bump my die off with a lower value die. I will get this back, but I get no pity or anything for it.
No, you get a pity.
Oh, I do get... Excuse me. I do get a pity. I will put this here in the shelter just to sit here until my next round, and I do get a push on the pity track.
Yeah.
If for some reason I had a satellite die here from a previous turn, Steph could come and bump that guy off. I do not get a pity point. These satellite dice are new in the expansion, and they will look something, hopefully, like this.
Yeah.
Ta-da! Notice that they have actual numbers instead of pips on them. But for now, this is what we got. This is what we're using. So, you are not going to place your satellite die out here on the board like you would anything else.
Don't even roll it.
We don't even need to roll it. You will just place it on a face. Whenever, if nobody ends up bumping Steph off of that chariot, she will then get to activate this chariot whenever its time comes with whatever die value she has placed up here. And it's called the SDV, or the satellite die value. So she will transfer that to a 3 to the satellite die. And then look, this on a satellite die 1 to 4, you get a badge. On a 5 or a 6, you're going to get a badge and 2 points.
Nice.
Based on whatever it says on that chariot.
Seems really good.
Let's talk about the ones that we have several of them in the game. So you're going to put a random one on these corners. Now, this chariot can never be in this position or this position or this position. So there are only so many that can go in this corner.
Yeah.
So, shuffle them up and then place them out. Find out which ones can go which places. This is a resource scrounger. You can gain these resources in any combination from the supply equal to your SDV. For example, you can now get 3 resources from the vents or the quarry. However, you must have at least 1 die in the vents to take any of these because it's just going to scrounge more resources, or a die in the quarry to get extra minerals. Let's say we're over here at the blueprinter. On an SDV or satellite die value of 1 through 4, you get to flip 1 building like this, pay your die value in minerals to claim the building and gain a victory point. If it's a 5 or a 6, you get to flip 2 buildings and then pay your die value, which is going to be a 5 or a 6. And then you claim 1 of them, but you get 2 victory points.
That seems really good.
Now, if this is round 1 through 3, you're going to get an ocean building. 4 through 6, you're going to get a surface building.
Yeah.
And last but not least, we have the transport dock. You may take random guys from the supply at no cost.
I confirmed it. It's a drawback.
Okay, so the word here says supply. It probably should be changed to say drawbag because this is called the Academy supply over here. This is called the drawbag, and that was the question that we had. Do they come from this supply or this supply?
Yeah.
So anyway, for a 1 or 2, you're going to get 1. 3 to 4, you're going to get up to 2. 5 or 6, you're going to get up to 3.
Wow.
So we will talk a little bit more. Well, I guess we could talk about upkeep right now. So whenever we do upkeep, basically after step 3 of upkeep, which is after you have done the paying the energy for your colonists and your shelters, but before we reset the board, we're going to do the following. Any satellite with a 6 on it automatically gets abandoned, and the satellite comes back here. But let's say that you don't have a 6 on it. If Steph wants to maintain this satellite, she pays 2 minerals, increase the number by 1, and goes 1 clockwise. Now she's got a 4 on this resource scrounger. And the next time that we roll our dice, I could just bump her off if I wanted to take control of it. But I can't change what chariot that's been sent to.
Exactly.
That's the big catch.
That's the big catch.
So, if Steph wanted to abandon it, she could just let it go and not pay any minerals.
I mean, 2 minerals is a high cost, but if you think you have a pretty good shot at maintaining the satellite, you don't have to take the action to put it in.
Exactly, and that makes it super good.
Yeah, that's why it's interesting. So it's
yes, and I think this game will shine with more than 2 players. This expansion will shine with more than 2 players because you'll have more satellites orbiting these chariots.
Yeah, I think that's
and you're going to have more locations in the academy because with 2 players, you can't change things to what you want them to be. You're basically stuck with upgrading to a commander or getting them from the doorstep or drawing them randomly from the drawbag or the shake ship if that's...
But I think it'll be pretty interesting with 3 or 4 people.
Correct. So the commanders, which are going to look like this up here in the corner and not those blocky yellow meeples that we have.
It's true.
Thanks for following, Eric.
We're playing your game later. First Empires, everybody, coming out soon.
Yes. So we're going to put 8 commanders in the Academy supply. Now, what do commanders do? Well, they are basically like wild colonists. They can go to any space. They could, if I had built this surface conduit, then I could place that commander on any of these 3 slots.
I know, it's pretty cool.
This is normally for just pioneers and engineers and the military guys, but I could put a commander on any of these.
I think that's where like the 2-player flexibility comes in by getting commanders because they can be anything.
Well, yeah, but you can also get that on 3 and 4 player games.
Oh, for sure.
You have a commander track here. It's just that you can't train people up. All you get
more
is
competition for commanders. There's more people though, so.
Yes. Now here's the catch with this track on the Academy.
Yeah.
In the Academy, we've got something called the commander column. And when you put a die out there, you're going to put a die and a person. Let's say I'm trying to promote this guy, this steward here, to a commander. My value is currently the die value plus the value of this colonist. As you can see here, a pioneer is worth a value of 1. Engineer 2, military 3, steward 4.
So purple guys are automatically more valuable in this game than like the pioneer.
So I currently have a value of 6. Well, what if Steph came along and put a 6 and her pioneer for a value of 7?
That's better.
She is going to upgrade this guy to a commander. Yeah. Now, this guy disappears and you are going to get a commander to take that.
If I have a shield.
Oh, well, that we haven't gotten to the payment yet, but yes. It is going to cost an expedition badge. Yeah. As you guys have seen from final scoring, those can be quite valuable, especially if you don't have any more of them. If you have not taken part in more than one successful expedition, you're going to lose some serious points.
It's true.
So, whoever win, now Steph cannot put something smaller like this.
No,
she is banned from doing that. She doesn't move anything around. These are just going to just get larger and larger until this resolution. And then I'm going to get my guy to come back home. And do I get a pity point? Yes, I am going to get a pity point. Now, these actually will stay on there because Steph could accidentally not get a shield.
It's true.
So,
like if I was counting on my shields coming from this expedition and it didn't fund or whatever, it didn't happen.
Yeah, like we did not get up to 9.
Right.
Then you would lose your chance at it, get no pity point, and then I would get next option.
Yep.
Ta-da! That sounds really good for me.
Sounds terrible.
So, you get rid of your guy and you take a commander. Remember, anytime you take a colonist, you can immediately assign them to a building if you have something that applies. So give you this back, and
I don't know where you got him. Oh, that's mine. Yeah,
that is yours.
That's my pioneer. Oh my goodness.
What else are commanders good for? Remember when I said that you get 1 free swap or move?
Yeah.
Moving them to buildings?
Yep.
Commanders themselves get 1 free for themselves.
Yeah.
So 1 for your colony plus 1 for every single commander. Your commanders get to move around. And they get to move around fairly easily.
Yes.
What else are commanders good for? Remember when I said that they were wild?
Yeah.
For end-game scoring, they are also wild. Remember when we're collecting sets of colonists? Well, a full set of 4 colonists is worth 3 points. Well, this guy can be worth
1 of any color.
Exactly. Now, this is the interesting thing. Remember the Scion Tower that I showed you with where you need a purple guy? Mm-hmm. I'm going to put that guy here. While he's here, he is worth a purple guy for end-game scoring. But let's say I've got other purple guys, but I need him to be a red guy for the set scoring.
That's fine.
That's fine. He can do that. That's the cool thing about him is that for building scoring, he can be one thing. For group scoring, he could be something entirely different and not even have to move.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, just remember, he is both at all times.
And if you want to allocate him to a die.
Well, that's the last thing I was going to get to, is his leadership ability. During placement, when you place a die in any region, you can send your commander along with the die. So if I sent this 3 die over here to the expedition, I could send my commander and I could send 1 other guy, but the other guy is going to cost the 1 energy.
Yep.
Commander costs no energy.
That's nice.
No matter where you send him, and he will increase your die value by 2. So that's going to be worth 5 right now. If I put him in, now this is the really interesting part. Let's say Steph has placed, let's say that you have placed this 3 right here, getting everything. And I really need energy. I could put my 1 die here, bumping her down, and put my commander in. This is going to get me 1 + 2 for 3 energy. Now you might say, Michael, wait a second. If I put a 3 die, I'm supposed to go on this side of her. If I put a 3 or bigger, I'm supposed to go on this side. And yeah, that's true. This is the really cool thing with the commander. The commander doesn't change the die. It just increases the value of it.
Yep.
It's still going to take the position that this commander is at. So
what would happen if you sent this guy with it?
You cannot do that.
Okay, you can't.
Can't do that. The other colonists can only go to these expeditions, giving whatever bonus, whether it's the steward bonus or the military bonus.
It does say that here on your player aid. I just want to make sure you couldn't send them also to the energies.
This is for the actual expeditions.
Got it.
The thing down. The player boards are really super handy because they will tell you exactly what those expedition bonuses are down here.
Yep.
But it's not good for anything else. The commander, you can send them anywhere.
Yeah, he's trained.
The same thing happens for here. Now, I don't know why you would send a commander to here, because if I put a 1 on here and send my commander,
you're going to have to pay extra.
I'm going to have to pay extra. Probably not worth doing that.
The only reason is if you don't have a die value and you still want to win it.
Right. Now, this would be good. Putting a 1 with the commander. I would draft before you, but I draft at a strength of 3, not 1.
Yeah.
So I would get 1 to 2 colonists. I'd grab both of those guys up.
Yeah.
Leaving you with absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
If you have multiple commanders, you send each of them with a different die. You cannot put 2 commanders on the same die. I am not sure if you can put a commander. I guess you can put a commander here.
You wouldn't want to.
Why? If you put a commander to increase the value, like this would now be a value of 1, 2, 3, 4. Basically, the commander is sponsoring this guy to become a new commander. It doesn't say you can't. Now, the one place you cannot send a commander is onto a satellite. Can't do it. Can't send them onto a satellite. And that's said in the rules. So I believe that is everything on the expansion. So that's what you're going to get with the satellites and commanders.
And
expansion.
You
get more events.
You get more buildings.
Yes. Pay no attention to the square shape of some of these buildings.
They will be fixed.
There are some expansion content in here that they're just prototypes. So just keep that in mind. I have one of your dice.
Mm-hmm. So we first do
an event. Yes, we do.
You want to show it on the overview?
Absolutely. New gear arrives.
Oh, this is the same one we got first last time.
It is. It's exactly. So it says do it immediately. Here's the catch, though. We haven't rolled our dice yet. So basically what we're going to go with is roll the dice.
And
then
decide.
We can increase or decrease 1 die up to 3. Starting with Steph, since it's in turn order. Now, since that is an exclamation point, normally you would put this event token, you will put it where it's going to affect. Let's say that this was going to affect something in the vents. It would have a B on it, and you would place that right here on the B.
To help you remind you that, oh yeah, there's something going on there.
Exactly. And for this, there's really not, you really don't need to put it on the exclamation. So let's go ahead and roll these there dice.
Okay.
Time Roll is having a sugar-free ice cream sandwich.
I do love ice cream sandwiches, so I am jealous.
I'm jealous because I'm on a low-carb diet right now.
I will actually make my 4 a 6.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa. I will. You've got twos and ones galore down there.
Yeah, I do.
So you have good flexibility, but not really good power.
Right.
I have good power, but if I send a 4 here, you could go boop 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 and just push me right off the edge.
That's true. That's true.
And I would get nothing but pity points. Pity points. So I think my best strategy is to decrease one of these down to a 1. Sure, that's what I do.
Okay, so I'm starting. I will start by going here.
No.
Yes.
So, if for some reason there is a tie at the base camp, whichever die is lower wins the tiebreakers.
And by lower, he means first in.
First place. Do you notice she put her 6 here? If I come in behind her and put 6 value worth, I'm putting mine above hers. She has priority since she placed first.
Yeah.
That's why I said no, because I did not like that too much. Well, I can just let you fend for that for yourself. Now, so one thing I did not mention is if Steph is not successful in this, she doesn't get any of these rewards. She will get a pity point on the track.
But I mean, so there's a good reason for you to go there with.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, there's good reason for him to go there because he'll stop me from getting both rewards and.
That's what I had not mentioned yet.
Yeah.
Is that if I do not send anything here and you do make the 9, I was explaining the do not make the 9 first.
Sure.
You would go on the relief track.
Yeah.
If we do have it, if you do have the 9 and I haven't sent anybody, you get both rewards, but only 1 badge.
Yeah.
So I want to make sure that was clear. That if I don't send anything, then, and I could just send something small, forcing you to continue with whatever. I am actually. This is like a random guy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That seems really good.
It does. I mean, a 1 might not win it for you because that is really good.
A 1 might not win it for me. That is correct.
Yeah.
I could go over to the thing and get first choice. Yeah, I think that's even better, Ruru. That's where I'm going.
Yep.
It you.
Yep. Wait, me. Satellite.
Can't knock you off of that.
Nope.
Can't knock you off of that.
I guess you can shut me out of it, but...
No. Not going to shut you out of it. Now, here's the concern. You're sitting there with a 1 and a 2. I could be knocked off either of these sets. It really hurts.
Yep.
And even if I put a 5 here, she could put us into 2 and then I'm left with 1 whopping resource.
True.
This is not good.
Nope.
Sending them to become promoted.
Maybe.
You
need a shield. You don't have a shield.
Oh, forgot about that.
But yeah.
I'm going to get a shield.
Maybe. I might go here and beat you.
What?
What?
How would you do that?
I have tools.
Oh, you do?
But I'm going to go here.
Oh. You do have the tools.
To decide. I have to decide what I'm doing.
Well, now you can't bump me off of this. Now I'll go there. I should put this little guy over here, the upgrade to commander spot.
Mm-hmm. Wow, I don't know what to do. This is hard.
Yeah, the timing of the placement is everything in this game, and I love that part about it.
This is really, really, really hard.
Really.
Really. I don't have guys.
I gotta turn my Twitch back on.
I got a lot of problems, you see.
You have one little die and one big die. Ah, you're gonna take all the energy, is what you just told me.
Yeah.
Well, that is...
I need energy because I have all these guys that aren't gonna have a building to get to.
You know what?
So the question is if he's actually
now.
gonna help me fulfill this, or I don't know. He might just abandon it.
I might just abandon it, but I'm gonna go here first.
Really?
Yes. Because if I spend this 4 and you place the 5, I get none of these because I only have a 5. I could suitcase it.
Are you gonna come here?
Look at the concern on her face.
It's like, what else is he gonna do, though?
What else, indeed?
It's a good question. Because if I go here and knock him out, then
I have no reason to go here.
Then you have no reason to go there. So what else could I do?
If I told you I was coming there, would you believe me? That's like that game show we watched the other day. BS?
Yeah.
Do you believe me? If I told you I was coming there, would you believe me?
Sure.
Taking 2 more suitcases. Yeah, I'm coming there.
I figured if I go here, you weren't going to go there, so I'll do something else.
That's exactly right. That's what's going to happen.
So I did the right thing, I think.
Yes, I think you did.
Okay. Well, now we did that.
My other option that I could have done, well, since I got shut out of this, I can't get a second colonist.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to have one guy being cold. That's not great. Anyway, I'll have the energy for it. Yes, we're going to start off with the reward enhancer. If you will be the first to choose a reward on at least one expedition, gain this bonus in addition. You will gain 1 extra badge.
Yeah, so I get 2 badges.
I get 1 badge.
You get 1
and you
badge.
get first choice.
And I'll take, obviously, 2 guys.
Now, I could have potentially sent more in order to be first.
Right.
And then you would not have gotten anything.
I would have kept putting dice there, though.
That would have been awesome. That would have been
But you would have had 2 dice there.
It would have been awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
I get this.
You steal that?
Yes.
I steal these.
Yes.
I pay 1 of them and take the surface conduit. Now, it does not activate because
no dudes.
There's no dudes. All right. Now what? Now we go over here.
Yep.
I spend 2. Here's the problem. None of that really helps what I'm looking for.
Well, you could take the purple one. It is more valuable.
I could take the purple one, but where am I? Well, I guess he will be the one that I care for. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yep. So yeah, that's what I'll do. And I spent my 2. Then I go over here and ditch this out in order to take a commander. And I'm going to send him immediately over here.
And you got to pay your shield.
Pay a shield. Thanks for keeping me straight.
Wow.
And then... No,
that's it.
Yes. Now we're going to go through upkeep. And so we do one move or swap. Hey, how about a move?
Hey, how about no?
I like a move. Activate your fully staffed buildings. 0. Pay energy for colonists in your shelter. Oh,
3.
Time to keep them. 3. Holy mackerel. That's a little bit.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Yep. You know what? I'm going to...
Actually, I'm going to have put him here because this building shows blue, and that gives more opportunity for blue to be taken. So I need to make sure that that requirement is more filled. What?
I'm going to spend 2 to keep my satellite here.
All right, so it goes up to a 2. It goes down to the resource scrounger. So that seems pretty good for you.
We'll see.
We'll see. Then we refresh the game board, which means getting rid of this.
Hey, Mayor.
Hello, Mayor. Cosmos Switch and Signal, have you played?
I have.
I have not.
I have it over here. He hasn't played it yet, but we will be playing on stream at some point.
Wow, only 2 energy and 2?
Not much, but
That's
there's
not
a whole
a lot.
bunch of stuff here.
So, you can either put the resources out or you can just see it and get it when you need it. But this way, it's visual. Hey, these are the rewards that are left, and here's what's coming, and blah blah blah. So, 2 more buildings.
Yep.
How about a shuttle bay? That gives, if it's staffed, you can have 2 additional movements.
Yeah, it's handy. I
Even
have
if
that.
you vacate the shuttle bay.
Yeah.
And a synthetics complex. We do have enough room on the camera for that, so that's good. That one is you can exchange 1 to 3 energy for 1 to 3 minerals, or vice versa.
Yep.
2 guys from the bag.
From the back.
And
Okay.
event. Oh no.
What?
Despair sets in.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's very green.
Ha! We had this one yesterday too.
We did on the
That
second
is
one.
so crazy.
Or I think second one. Anyway, expeditions where the total dice value exceeds the difficulty give nothing this round. So we're looking for
9.
exactly 9.
Wow. Crazy.
Not over 9. Exactly 9.
Wow.
And now, it still gives rewards. It does not give badges.
Hey, Shanna.
Hey, Shadow.
All right, so we're rolling.
I may be synthetic, but I'm not stupid. Choose a new start player. This happens before dice are rolled. I think that is an interesting catch, a little twist. Choose a new start player happens before the placement phase, and the placement phase is where you roll the dice. You have the fewest resources, so you get to choose who gets first shot. Why you do that?
I don't want to see a lot of things I want.
Yeah, that is a big catch.
Oh, this is a terrible.
I have a lot of flexibility here.
Wow, that is
I have
really
low
nice.
end. Turn these up.
I don't know what to do.
Ooh.
Okay. All right. So
Okay.
first thing I'm doing is
Okay.
here.
No.
I need dudes.
No, you don't need dudes. You need exactly 0 dudes.
Yeah, that's true.
You need nothing.
Yeah, mistakes were made. All right, it's fine.
You need nothing.
It's not true. I need a lot. I need a lot of resources. So.
Well, I also need a lot of resources.
I don't have a 3 though.
That's too bad.
Making it a 3.
Forced you to spend it.
I had to.
And you see, I'm like ready. I'm like,
Either that or we don't get shields, which is probably fine, but I'm kind of going for shields, so...
Well, there is that.
I probably didn't have to spend it, but I have extra toolkits, so it's fine.
Yep. Yep. You rat hole. Why did you do that?
What?
Why did you do that?
Good person.
No, you're a horrible person. You should feel ashamed.
No.
Yes. Well, since you did not let me have what I wanted.
What?
What?
Let the record show.
Let the record show. No. How about that? I can find a place to put that purple dude.
I have a lot of problems.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I know how many problems you have. I'm going to let you eat those dice away.
This is turning into a 2.
Is it really?
No.
That's all it took to make her think twice.
All right, sure. I'll go into this one here.
Manufactory?
Yeah.
Manufactory?
Yeah. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
It's going to be great.
Actually, I'm gonna make it a 3. And keep one of my tools.
What?
What? It's gonna be fine.
It's going to be great. Yeah, I could make you miss your badge. That would be fantastic.
Why would you bother?
Because I'm just mean like that.
If you did that, it's like stupid. I would just play at high number 2. Like, why would you bother doing that? There's no benefit for you doing that.
Oh, you don't know?
You need badges just as much as I need badges. In retrospect, I should have just played the 4 and just said whatever. I want ice cream bars now. It's ridiculous, people.
It's ridiculous, people. What are you up to?
What do you mean?
I want to know what you're up to.
Don't need no stinking badges.
We don't need no stinking badges. Badges? What are you up to?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Just trying to figure out what you're up to. Like, what things are you going to go after? Wait. Wait. Whoa. Here?
Yep.
Oh, you're going to get 2 more. That's how you're going to afford it.
So the question is, I don't know about this, if it comes from here or not. But...
No. Okay. From the supply.
Oh, so I could get 2 from here, and I could get those 2 if you don't place there.
Don't place a 3 there.
Sure.
I mean, you're still going to have enough, regardless.
Right. That's my plan.
Yes, you will have enough. For sure have enough.
Oh, yeah.
Do I take the shuttle bay? Do I take some more dudes? Man, I really don't need more freaking dudes.
Yeah, mistakes have been made, all right?
No, it'd be great.
No.
It'll be great. It'll be great.
Oh, I need to do that, I guess.
What's that? That's what I was waiting for.
Yeah, it didn't matter because I was either doing that or going here. So it's the same difference, I suppose.
Yeah, but this pushes you more towards an extra point. So, or extra bigger goodies, which is,
Yeah.
if you're going to get pity things,
It's better to go on the pity track.
It's better to go on the pity track, for sure.
I'm losing dudes anyway this round, so yay.
What?
Yeah.
You're losing dudes?
Mm-hmm.
That will suck.
So go.
We get badges, and you know what I'm taking.
Yeah.
That's why you're losing dudes.
Yep.
I got you. I got both of these. You may take these and 2 more. Did you already take 2 more? No, you did not. Wow, you were like just.
I could have placed
flush
on
with
there.
those.
I didn't realize I was gonna have that many.
On what?
I was pretty sure you were taking that, but I wasn't.
Yeah, you weren't
100% sure. So I was
and that's
like,
the cool thing about this game is that you never know.
Yeah.
1 for this.
3 for that. Can you pass it to me?
Manufactory to you. There you go.
I will buy the blue guy for 2.
Of course you will. Grr. Well, here's my question. Do I buy both of them? I think I do. It cost me 4.
It's expensive.
Yeah, but I have the slots for them. Both. I have the slots for them both. Hand back some dice while we're at it. You get a pity track of 2 toolkits.
Yep.
And I get rid of this guy and take a commander, which I'm going to place here for sure.
Yep.
Thus ends round 2. Just about 1 move or swap. I can't move or swap anybody. Activate fully staffed buildings. Here is my problem. I can get this guy, and then I have to immediately heat that guy. But it's still a guy. So I think
I have to lose my guy, so don't complain.
Oh, I'm not complaining.
It sounds like you're complaining.
No, it means I get a guy.
Because I
just gotta
have to heat one guy and kill another, so.
Whoa.
I can't afford it.
One of them feeds the other.
Something like that.
Oh, yes, I got a blue. I accept your sacrifice. Pay energy for colonists in your shelters. Hey, that's 1 energy. Oh, I could have done this synthetics complex. I should probably even this out a little bit more.
What does that satellite say?
This satellite says for a 1 to 4, flip 1 building, pay your SDV, your satellite die value, in minerals to claim the building and gain a victory point. So this is the point where you are now choosing this.
Yeah.
Did you get 2 more suitcases, the tool kits already?
Yeah. I'm doing it.
Satellite, going to the next chariot.
We'll see. I'm trying new things.
New things is always good.
I always lose this game, so new things maybe.
Do you always lose this?
Yes.
I did not know that.
Because you always have 1,000 buildings, and I have like 2.
I have 2.
So
I have 2 buildings.
Yep. We'll see.
Every time I look up at the screen, I see the slope on the Artemis, on the Artemis track, and I'm like, wait, are we? Yeah, we are lined up. And it didn't look like we were lined up because of the... Anyway. Refresh the game board. The Burrow. Draw 2 dudes. 3 there, 5 here. Got it. Go ahead and draw out the 2 dudes there. I will flip 2 more places. A Crystal Foundry and an Assault Pod. This Assault Pod is evil.
It's not good.
It is you target. Is it all opponents or do you target an opponent? Choose one opponent. They lose 3 minerals. You gain 2 energy. So, yeah, you did that to me like all day long. You did put out the 2 dudes. And behold, we now have an Uplink Upgrade during Upkeep. Each player in turn order may spend 1 toolkit to decrease their own satellite die by 1. Now, this happens during Upkeep, so Steph won't have to worry about it until...
later.
Until that time comes.
Alright, that's about it.
That is.
I have to choose star player again. Wow.
Oh yeah, because you have 1 fewer. I'm surprised you have 1 fewer.
Yeah. Not winning
Oh,
this game.
that's why you put them up there, because nobody can see it behind the game box.
Oh, I know. I'm just trying to keep it.
Trying to show everybody, yeah. You could put this over to the side, but that's fine. Oh no, we need room for dice.
I guess I'll let you go first.
Don't know if I want to go first.
Ah!
Yahtzee! No, full house. 25 points for
Oh, it's so bad.
You are not the only one.
This is a game where having a few high is good and having a few low is good.
Yes.
You don't want high.
Not this.
You have high too. Wow.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I can't really.
At least I have suitcases.
I can get suitcases. It costs me a die, but I can get them.
That's true. Mm-hmm. Good luck.
Good luck to me. Don't like it one bit. Oh, you know what I forgot to do?
No.
Last turn, I forgot to use my commander.
Shoulda.
I should have. Now, remember when I told you that you can go over here and when you send a die, you can send a guy out? You can't send a guy out from a building. You can send a commander from a building. I could send this engineer out whenever I go out.
Costs an energy.
It does cost an energy, and the most you're going to get is 2 resources if you're successful. So there is that. Well, heck. I'm going to have to do this. Do I want that? I got no place to put those guys. Oh, I do sort of have a place to put those guys.
If you win, you get first choice, so you don't have to take the guy.
Oh, that's true.
But yeah.
That is true. I'll go for it.
Sure.
This is the weirdest round I have seen. This is absolutely the weirdest round.
It's hard because our dice are so high.
I should have sent my commander out here. Two suitcases. Wow.
Because this is round 3, right?
This is round 3.
Yeah. Round 4, we start putting out the better buildings.
Yes. Well, better. Time to caffeinate. Boy, that's good. Good stuff. Steph in thought.
So 3. I'm gonna take the crystal whatever. Yeah.
Foundry.
Yep. Hey, Dr. Sign.
Hi, Dr. Sign.
Playing the Artemis Project.
You have forced my hand.
Wait, you wanted that one?
Yep, I did. That's where I am sending my blue guys. I have a blue guy in the shelter that's really, really cold right now.
Well, that sucks.
Sorry. I was going to lower the die to a 2 with my 2 suitcases. That didn't happen.
No.
So right now he's really cold.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I guess I'll do that.
Well, it keeps me from having to do it. But I'm not really seeing anything else good out there. What are you gonna do with that 6? What am I gonna do with this 5? Wait a second. Do I have this? I don't think I have this.
You should have paid 2 because you've had 2.
I've only collected 2.
Exactly, so you should not have it.
I'm like, why do I have something here? I was like, I could go to the commander, and then I'm like, but wait, I shouldn't have one here. So I just wanted to make sure.
You will be getting one, but yeah.
Yeah, but my point was,
Yeah.
I do not want to collect them when they are not mine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, I have to get some more of these so I don't lose points at the end of the game. I mean,
you need
is
2 of them in order to not get negative points.
Exactly.
Yep.
I really have to do this. There's really nothing else I can do.
Yeah, I figured.
I mean, nothing else I can do with it. I could go here and make sure I get my choice, but it doesn't matter to me much.
I guess I'll go and turn that guy into... Does he have to warm himself? Does he warm himself, or do you still have to pay an energy?
You still have to pay an energy, as far as I'm aware.
Alright, well, I guess we'll see what happens.
Usually you can easily fit him in a building, but you don't have any buildings. So.
Exactly, so let's go.
Let's go. Go in here. I think I will barely have enough room for that, so you can have the point. So I gave you a point, and we both get a badge. Thank you, man. I get these, and I get these.
I get 2 pity track points.
So, what would you like to take? 2 and 2? You do get your choice.
That's true.
You do get 2 energy, and then you can take 2 somethings.
Yeah, I'll just keep that. That's fine.
Sounds good. I am paying 4 for that crystal foundry, and that would be another pity point.
First happens is I flip over a thing.
Oh, this happens first. You are correct.
Yeah.
Pay 3 for a scout post.
God, that sucks.
That's the wrong colors for you. And you get a point. So yeah, it's like the points zigzag. So if you're going to get 2 points, you go straight across the track. So otherwise, it looks like she's 1 point ahead, but she is actually 2.
And then I get another pity point, which is going to be a free guy from the bag. I assume it's random.
It is, but I don't know whether you'd want something else. Oh, you do have. Well, you hope you get not a medic.
All right, and then this guy transforms.
I got the crystal foundry, so these guys are coming out.
And then I can spend... let's see. What does that say? I get guys.
Which one? This one?
Yeah.
You may take random guys from the supply at no cost. Which is the bag.
I think I'm likely to get kicked off of it if I keep my satellite there, so I will just not do that.
Abandon. Yeah, guys are good.
I will activate this building for 2 suitcases.
Oh, what to do here? You activated what for 2 suitcases? Oh, you're getting 2 suitcases. Mm-hmm. Did you have any moves or swaps or anything? No. You could put him in there if you wanted to.
It doesn't do anything.
It keeps him warm. And so you don't have to pay.
Pay 1 for that guy.
Yeah. I have to get this and then warm him. So 3 of these. I can swap if I want. I will swap 1. Then I'm going to draw a random.
I could have spent a tool case to make my dive value 1 lower, so instead of going to a 4, it would stay at 3.
You could, well, wear what? Oh, yes. You may spend a toolkit to decrease it by 1, which would make it a 3. Absolutely can do that.
I guess I'll do it just to see what happens. Why not? Let's keep it over there.
Let's see what happens. Now, what her scout post will do is, and it's really scary for me, um, whenever she places, if it is fully staffed, which it is not, if it's fully staffed, as soon as she puts a die in one of these locations, she immediately takes one resource.
Yeah.
You said we were alone.
Got 2 energy.
2 energy.
4 minerals.
Now, these places do not always get completely taken. However, if they're not completely taken, they're wiped at the end of the round. These are not wiped, nor are these, unless we have too many. So, 2 new buildings, and we're into the new buildings now.
Yes.
We have a mineral jump dock and
Wow.
a sentry pylon.
Seems good. All right.
Does seem good. One of them gives victory points for minerals, max 3, and one gives one victory point plus another one if he's manned by a, what are these military dudes called? Just Marines. They're just called Marines.
I think
All right.
I'll just go first.
You will go first. I will hand that to you. What is this? 4 toolkits or 4 energy? Doop, doop, doop. Doop. Stack of toolkits.
After the academy is resolved, each player in turn order may spend 2 resources to train a colonist.
Whoa.
Okay.
And that is, it's on F. Usually they'll reserve G for upkeep for some weird reason. This just shows that it will happen sometime during this academy thing. Now, training a colonist doesn't mean getting a free one. That means changing one to something else of one. Yes, I'm rolling dice. That's what I'm doing. I've got a lot of versatility, thank goodness. Neither of us had the versatility last time.
I will go here. Just.
You have a lot of low dice numbers.
Yeah.
Lot of them. Yeah. Looking around the board, seeing what there is to take. Not real happy with any of the things out there. Can't do that. I need resources.
You have tons of resources, so.
I want to spend the resources.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right. Doing it.
I'll go into this one.
Shuttle Bay?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Seems good. What are you going to take?
I don't know what you mean by that.
On here. What are you going to take? Well, I definitely need to do this. And I can boost it if I'm not going to boost anything else. Well, I do have this guy down here I could boost something with. Might as well. Just to make sure I get first choice with whatever I need.
I could still place my 2 die there.
You can, and it will beat him. But I just don't have anything else to use the commander for.
Okay, then do it.
I'm thinking. You know what? It doesn't matter which of those I get. I'm good with either one. I will resign myself to being okay with either. Of course, I have a 1 I could place there or a 4 I could place there, but I don't think I need to.
I'll go over there.
This is 1 and 2. A 1 and a 2.
Do it.
Do it. Do it. In retrospect, I probably should have put a commander on that. I didn't think to do it. Do it. Yep. That's a 5 and a guy. And that one I might as well commander up. Worry about the shields later. Sort of scary. Especially since it's turn 4.
I guess I'll go to the red one over there.
Assault pod or sentry pylon?
That one right there, yeah.
That one?
Yeah.
Seems good. Yes, it does. You could duck underneath any of mine.
The rough part is, it would be great if I could just send that guy with it, but it just costs energy.
Yeah, you can, but I mean you're losing 1 to get 2. It doesn't seem like it's worth it.
That's why I was like.
Agreed. 100%.
I wish it didn't cost anything.
100% agree with you.
It's already a penalty because they're in your shelters.
Agreed. I agree with every bit of that. God, that shuttle bay is so good, Steph. Why did you?
Well, you should have taken it. I don't know what you want because you don't go to them, and I would have taken the other one.
I was afraid you were gonna nuke it when putting something out there. So it's that whole cat and mouse game in this, and I really
would have taken literally any of them, but I'm like, I think he wants that one, and so I didn't take the one I thought you wanted.
You didn't take the one. Which one did you think I wanted?
The blue one.
This one.
Yeah.
I wanted the shuttle bay, but I think that the jump dock will be long term better because I've got the foundry, but I don't have enough of the blue dudes. So, but I think that's what I'm gonna have to end up taking. What do I do with this 4? I think I am probably going to have to go after suitcases. Because I don't think that you're going to let me have anything else out here. Like whatever I go in front of, I think you'll jump on top of. So I think I'm just going to have to do that.
Well, I might as well go here.
Yep. Could also take the assault pod. I'm gonna have. Well, here's the thing. I have no place to put this. Well, I don't have any place to put it.
When you build a building, can you move somebody from a building to
no?
Okay, so that's
that's where my catch is.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's no blue here. So yeah, I do want that blue, but I can't really move anyone to it. Mm-hmm. I don't want the assault pod. It doesn't help me for points. But it's the only place that I can send dudes to. I mean, I'm gonna get back 1, 2, 3 of the wild cards.
So you could put them on the other one.
But I could put them on the other one. If I take this, I'm going to have way too many. You're right. I'm going to have way too many. I'm going to have to do that. Got no choice.
I don't see what the problem is. That's the better one.
These guys.
You're only going to get one.
That is correct. I wish I had sent my guy out with it and gotten another one. You know. I would have energied up and then been able to heat whoever I needed to heat. And it's fine. It will be fine. Do it. All right. That's it. Yeah. You get first shot and a badge.
Obviously.
Blank.
I need the energies.
Yep, I was
energies.
One of the energies. But I didn't think it was
three of these.
3 of those. The other one's just going to be ditched.
Well, they're going to be immediately spent for those 2 buildings, I guess.
These 2. There's these 2. Here's these 2. Buildings are worth points, even if they are not manned. Which is interesting. Now, notice these go on the surface. Can they see my... Yeah, they can see my surface conduit.
My satellite triggers, which is good.
Oh, no, this is your guy. Why did I think I was getting back 3? Oh. I'm only having 2.
Well, we're not there yet. But
no,
yeah.
You're right. So
I think from the bag, I get 2.
Yes, up to 2. Now, I don't know the rules. I don't know whether you can look at 2. I think if you draw it, you take it. Is that bad or good?
Not good.
It's not your color. You want a red. Yeah, I see now.
Well, I can move them around.
Yeah.
In a second. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I think if you draw it, you take it with this thing. I get one of these. Seeing as how you just got a lot of purple dudes, I think I will take the red one. And I guess put him here for the minute.
Mistakes were made, Jelfia says.
Mistakes are always made. I take back my commander. I spend a badge, get rid of this guy, and take a commander. I can put him in a building. Not that it matters because he gets a free move himself. I believe that's it.
Yep. We can upgrade. Actually, I might.
Oh, that is worth.
But can I upgrade to a basic dude, or does it have to be from here?
Upgrade to
the Pioneer.
You're training, so you're training him to here.
So basically, no.
So no.
I can't make him a Pioneer.
There are no pioneers in the training
That's
area.
awful. I need him.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. I will not spend resources to do that.
You got 2 right here. I fully expected you to throw one down.
I didn't know, one, if I was going to win the energy here. And then I had no energy here.
And that's the whole cat and mouse game with this. It's like, do I place? Do I commit?
I didn't know I was going to have all that energy.
Right.
I mean, I don't.
That's totally fair. Hey, now you've got it.
So I'll probably end up going there next time. Which will be around too late.
I am going to swap Adopolis.
Yeah.
Or, do the move and then do the free move.
I get 3 movement with my dudes, so.
My commander, is that a swap he can do? When the commander moves. I guess I need this rules. When he gets his free move, he gets its own move swap. So therefore, this can technically happen too. Because these have to really need to be blue. These don't need to be, but should be if possible. So yeah, that is all of that. Subsurface launch base.
Oh, it's an expansion one.
All right, so on this one, you get a free guy. For the other side, move one of your dice from here to claim a satellite following normal rules. The only catch is that...
Oh, I don't have enough to spend for this.
Oh, okay, so it is now out and about. Well, here's the catch with this. If you don't have a satellite and you have second place choosings, not a lot you get for it.
It's not great.
And that's why I think the game will shine better with more than 2 players, because there'll be more of these out. Less chance that one of you is in and one of you is not. So, 2 new buildings. We have the battery banks, which is the complement to the mineral jump dock. And we have the Chronicle. You need a commander and 2 pioneers, and you get 2 points plus 3 more if you have the most trophies. That's you all day, except you just can't get any pioneers.
Oh, maybe.
And we need 2 dudes from here. I get it while you do the event. Oh, right. What is it?
Draw 2 extra colonists and add them to the doorstep in phase E. So I guess.
Look at this. If you want pioneers, we have a sale on pioneers today. You can have any pioneer as long as it's pioneer flavored.
Sounds good.
Wait a minute. I didn't do any of my stuff.
Alright, well, I'm going to use the restroom while you do.
You are going to use the restroom. All right, my Crystal Foundry gives me 3 minerals. My Synthetics Complex will let me trade stuff back and forth. I really need, not paying attention to any of this, I need energy. So I'm going to take 4 energy. I would have wanted to take more energy to have more people I could capture, but I really don't need any more of the pioneers. Technically, what I'm looking for is at least, since Steph isn't in the room, I need 1 more of these purple stewards in order to have a full set, plus anything else will basically get me another set with the... I've managed to keep, fairly equal numbers of everything over here. So once I get this other purple guy, these three are just, they can be anything. And I just need one more guy for 3 full sets of things. So that's my plan. We'll see how it works. Surface conduit, I actually get to draw a free one from the bag. Let's see what I get here. Hopefully not a pioneer, maybe?
I'll take it.
How about a pioneer?
I'll take it. He's wanted over here.
And I've got to spend an energy for him. I bet he's wanted over there. I have to keep him warm.
You rolling?
I'm trying to think if I've forgotten anything. Now, I do not get victory points for this for every single round. This is end game scoring. But if he's not staffed, I get nothing for it when that happens. So that's why I want to start getting them staffed, just in case. Well, that's not horrible. I do have a little bit of versatility.
No, I think I picked you to go first. No, you wanted it. Yeah, you can go first.
2, 4. I have 9 resources. You have 8. That is amazingly close. You have picked me to go first?
Yeah, because the satellite's not in play, so I would like final say about that.
That makes sense. The satellite is in play.
Well, it's not in my control already out. Meaning
Yes.
There is choice to be made where it lands.
It might get jumped on. We need the dude for the subsurface launch base.
That's true.
Watch it be another pioneer. How about a pioneer? Oh, that's ridiculous. I do not want any more pioneers. I want the purple dude.
Sure, I'll go for that new building over there.
Which one is the new one?
The square building.
The Chronicle.
Yeah, might as well.
Well, shoot.
Okay, you can go there if you want, that's fine.
Well, I'm not dying to go there. I'm just saying that is one of my options. You're going to get 5 points for it. At best, I can pull it down to be 2 points for me and no extra bonus points for you. And I'll have to see. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else worth getting, and I don't see anything else worth getting, sadly. I'm going to have to take it. If I do that, I'm going to have to end up taking another one of these. No, I have one. Well, I am going to need another one. And the commander. Yeah, I really don't have much of a choice. There's nothing out here worth taking.
I guess I'll do this.
Seems good. This is actually not a bad plan to do. 2 suitcases. Toolkits, I should say.
I'll just put that there.
Seems good.
Hey, Mom.
Hi, Mom. Steph and Michael and Blue Puppet.
Senor Azul.
Senor Azul, he's so cute.
Troublemaker.
He is a troublemaker. I think my best plan at this point.
It's been so hot here. It's horrible.
I mean, if I go here, all you're going to do is you are going to go down. With me having a pair of 5 and you having a pair of 4s, it's not real good for me. And if I get more buildings, I just got no way to move them around because you got the little snow buggy place. No, you didn't get the snow buggy.
I got nothing. You take everything from me.
Where did the snow buggy place go?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Didn't we have the little... Or was that... I thought there was a place that gave extra moves. Oh, Shuttle Bay. That's what I mean. Yeah, you got it. You can move dudes around. Not that you have dudes. But if you had dudes...
I got nothing.
If
so
you had
just
dudes...
play.
I'm trying.
I know. And I'm a super loser. So...
I'm trying to do it.
Mm-hmm.
You got to hope that your badges end up pulling it out, and your badges and suitcases pull it out for you in the end. Though I'm catching up to you on suitcases.
It's not. I'm not.
Up to you
I get no
suitcases.
points for that. I mean, it's like 0 points. What? I mean, it's not worth nearly anything. Points. 3 points.
Badges. If you have 8 of them, it's worth 5 points. I don't have my 8 buildings like I had last time, or 7 buildings like I had last time. This is the most colonists I've seen group up here in a long time. On a 2-player game anyway. Well, that is what I thought was going to happen.
Yeah, I need dudes.
Mm-hmm.
And gotta do it.
Yep.
I'll actually make it a 5. And decide what I want to do. Actually, I could just send this guy instead with it.
4 and up to, yes. That is correct.
I'll have to spend that.
Yep. I guess I have to go here. All you have to do is step in front of it, unfortunately.
I have no choice.
Oh, I know you have no choice.
I have to go here.
Oh, you do.
I mean, you're getting 2 points. I can't just like let you just do that. So, fine. I will win it. I mean, if you had gone here, I would have had to kick you out of here. I mean, I can't.
So I'm gonna get nothing for it, I guess.
I guess.
Blah. All right, that's fine.
I have to put a stop to you somewhere. You're taking all my stuff.
Yep.
Okay. Nothing. I'll take the dude. We each get this.
Then you're not going to take it.
Take what?
Move one of your dice. Oh, I get nothing for it. Oh, okay. I got it.
You get a shield is what you get.
Yeah, nothing.
You get that.
Okay.
I get this. And then you kick me out of there and I get a point. So I suppose that's something.
That is something. All right, I get this, and one guy moves over to it. I should have sent a guy up there to claim more dudes.
Mm-hmm. Your satellite dies like that. So we draw 2 extra.
Oh,
guys.
forgot about that. Yeah. How about more? Oh, yep, it's more pioneers.
Wow.
And a dock. Well, we got pioneers for days.
Terrible.
Pioneers are terrible. Since I didn't get the pioneer I wanted, I am probably going to have to get a pioneer or a blue dude. All right, for 2 energy, I'm gonna grab the blue dude.
I'm only buying 2. I guess I'll take purple and pioneer.
Sure you want a pioneer?
Yes, definitely.
I mean, why don't you have one of these fine pioneers right here?
Just have too many guys, not enough buildings. Gonna have to pay all of my energies to feed them. Not the best. Don't need to move anybody around, but I do have to pay 3 energy. I got a pile of tools.
Just in case I run out of things to do, I am going to move that on the move.
Okay.
I am going to get 3 of these when it comes time. It is time, actually.
Yep. The time is now.
Now is the time. The time is now.
One more round.
I am going to get a guy. Since I know he fits there, anybody can go there. So sure, why not? 3 minerals. When do... Oh, yeah, I don't do this yet. Soon. I do that soon. Senor Azul says, stop taking Steph's stuff.
Yeah.
No.
I agree. And my stuff.
Get out of my stuff. How about a pioneer? We need another pioneer, I think. What?
Did it.
That's the one I did not want.
You asked for it.
I did ask for it, unfortunately. Well, here's the question. I can keep him out here in the shelter. can I move them from a building to get promoted?
I don't think so.
I'm looking. Yes. No. That's leadership. Placement phase. Yes, you may send one of your own colonists from a building or your shelters along with it. So
Wow.
I might as well put that here.
Yeah.
God, there's no reason I need those. I mean,
Okay.
there's no reason I need any of those dudes.
Okay. Did you run all your stuff?
Did you took the purple dude? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I?
I took a dude. I don't need to shift anything, I don't think. The one thing I do need to do is decide.
If you want to keep that satellite, it would go to a 6 and come here.
It would go to a 6, but anybody can move a...
Highly likely that you'd get knocked.
Highly likely I'm just going to get knocked off.
There's no way I'd let you get away with getting 6 resources. So.
Oh, I know.
But you can keep it just to see.
No, I'm not gonna see. I'm gonna get my stuff booted, I'm sure. While you get things out, I'm gonna hit the restroom. Wait, before you do anything, choose a new star player. Keep an eye on our chat.
You. Wow. That's good. 2 buildings. Okay. All right. So we have each player may move one colonist from a building to their shelters. There is no cost to send colonists from shelters to expeditions this round. Okay. What are you doing? Michael just left. What are you doing?
Georgette has like a huge sofa just on the lawn.
Weird.
That is weird.
All right, so each player may move one colonist from a building to their shelters. There is no cost to send colonists from shelters to expeditions this round.
Ooh, that's different.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this just comes off. Actually goes on this, but doesn't matter. Actually, that's a good. It's close to the expedition anyway.
Yep.
This gives 2 upgraded guys. Not upgraded, but trained guys. This gives 1 trained guy.
Yeah.
That's actually not bad.
All right, let's go.
I'm looking around, seeing what there is. Snowcat Garage for a toolkit. No way! Holy mackerel! At the Pioneers.
Wow.
Rolling out of the spaceship that nobody wants.
Wow.
That's amazing.
That was random.
Like I said, the Snowcat Garage for toolkits, you can have 2 more moves. Plus you get 2 points. I mean, I'm not going to have hardly any minerals. That's pretty darn amazing and depressing. All right, you said I'm first, huh?
Yeah.
Well, that was great.
It didn't sound great.
Nope, it went all over the floor. I'm going to take them all.
Ooh.
Wow, how about the small number brigade?
Wow.
Back 3. I can have any number I want as long as it's small. Well, that is weird. I'm probably not going to win this. I'm just going to put that out there as a possibility.
Winning what?
Winning this. Probably not winning this.
Probably not. The question is...
What, is anyone going to win it? Is the question.
Yeah. Like, does it even matter to go from 5 to 6?
I can tell you that. No, it does not. From 5 to 7 is all the same thing.
Yeah. Makes it a little less interesting. So you might win it.
She goes... If I can get 9 points up there, I mean... 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, and every commander I own probably.
Yeah, you're first.
First team of firster sons. Let me look. Well, you're sitting there on suitcase heaven over there.
Sure. Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
Alright then, I will...
Can't go smaller than that.
Oops.
Whoops.
I'll go there.
1 and commander.
And
Takes
I get
3. Oh, ouch. Ruined. Ruined. Oh boy. On the off chance I need to move people around.
One of those, make that a 4 and go to the other one. Way over. Oh, yep.
Strong point. It seems really good.
Yep.
Does it... How much would it matter? I'm not sure. It has the potential to get me 3 more points. If I can even things out. Maybe. Three, 6, 9, 12. I got 13 dudes. Not only would I need 3 more dudes. One, two, three, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I would have to make them specifically what I'd need them to be. Not those. So don't really think that's going to help either of us, really. One, and move a commander. Just in case. Jerk face.
What? Just gonna spend
Take them all away.
all 3 of my dice to
That's
take 3.
fine.
It's fine.
Jerky McJerker face.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, what else can I do with these? You're getting 3 of these.
Yeah.
If I lose any more badges, I go negative.
It's true.
It will be counterproductive.
It's true.
It's true. Well, I don't think extra dudes are going to help me out any.
Every 3 is 1 point.
Every 3 over the thing, yeah. I might end up spending both of these to get 1 point, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I am just going to take a suitcase.
Mm-hmm. That's interesting. 1. Then what? I guess I'll spend 3 suitcases. Make that a 3.
And go on top. Well, that seems interesting. I should make it one more expensive for you. Since I can afford it, I probably should afford it.
Okay.
No, it's not worth it. No, I'll do it. If you want to stomp it, you can stomp it.
I don't think I can because I can't afford it, so. What to do with the 2 is.
Go here.
Buy a dude. Seems like a great idea.
Another dude. Everybody needs more pioneers, am I right?
I don't think it does anything for me. I literally think this die does nothing at all.
I think you might be right.
So I could get 1 cylinder.
Yes.
Which is nothing.
Or 1 energy.
No, I'm already getting energy.
That's true.
I could go up here and get a guy. I don't have enough to get another building. I could go here and then lose 3 points for that. So I guess here wins.
1 suitcase.
It's not going to matter because you're going to win it anyway.
Well, that's why I was surprised to see you give up the points to stomp that when I really don't have anywhere to shift to.
I was planning on seeing what happened next. So.
Gotcha. All right, so this is gone with no effect.
Yeah.
I get 3 energy, which I really don't need much, but we'll see.
Well, you're going to get bonus points for it.
Not for energy.
If you fill it in.
Maybe, yeah. That all depends. I mean, I don't think I can fill it in time is the problem.
All right.
We'll see.
You flip over a tile and get it.
This is yours. I flip over a tile and get it for 1. If I can come up with 3 things that are the same, I get 3 points.
I get 7 energy to get those tiles.
7 to get these 2.
You get up the relief track.
I didn't spend my resource, but there it is. I get up the relief track. I do. And well, shoot. That gives me 2 suitcases I don't need. Well, that's too bad. And then what? That one's pretty much gone. I'm surprised that assault pod didn't get taken. Every time I wanted to get it, I didn't have my guys in the right positions for it, so.
What is this again?
What is what again? I have to see it closer.
The snowcat.
If you staff this building, you can spend a toolkit to do 2 more moves at the end of the game.
Infinity number of times.
And for every
toolkit
you spend.
I mean, that seems good.
It can be good, yes. I need to see. We get our 1 move. Let's see, Snowcat. If it's fully staffed at the beginning of final scoring before you do anything else, so not right now. First, we're doing the upkeep phase. We do 1 colonist move or swap.
Oh, okay.
I don't think an extra guy is going to help me.
I'll do 2 of these.
But 3 minerals won't help. What am I at? 3, 6. I do have 9. I actually need 10 to get points.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not going to score for any of these, I'm sure. Going here.
I mostly did that to stop you from being able to move guys around at your for spending things.
I don't think it's gonna.
And it got me 2 points. So
It's not gonna affect anything for me.
Okay.
Because I could have potentially moved these guys over here. Oh, well, I could have abandoned my surface conduit better, so that's probably a good move. The question is, I'm gonna get a guy. Don't have to heat him.
I have to heat those two there, I guess.
Trying to think if I even need these. These will actually get me 2 points if I keep these staffed. This won't help me. So the question is, can I get enough things over here to have 3 things that match? Because I'd be moving this as a freebie.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as my colonist move, do I think I'm going to get one of these, or none of the above? Because I would basically be stacking them right there, ready to go.
And why wouldn't you just move that one too?
Because so as I was mentioning before, this gives me 3.
Right. Which is nothing at the end of the game. You need 5 for 1 point.
This gives me 1 point. Plus 1 point.
Okay.
So I need both of these filled. Oh, but that could be anything. And I can do 3. So when he was here, he came in from the world. I could move him here.
So you're not going to get a free pull for a free guy.
No. Oh, well, I need that too. Well, crap nuggets. See, that's the thing. I don't think I can make this activate.
Yeah, it doesn't seem likely. I mean, the only way is if you abandon this building, put that there, and you draw blue.
And I draw blue.
Yeah.
No, I draw anything.
Sure. Yeah.
I would draw an anything.
So yeah, you could do that.
So I'm basically, I can't get 10 though. I'd have to abandon this, which I could do. I have more of those. If I move this here, still don't have this down. I'd move this here, but then I don't get these, and I don't have any to transfer.
Okay.
I'm trying to think.
That's fine. That's fine.
Trying to think. With only one move, I'm not sure what I would be able to do. If I transferred this over, he would come in on his own. He would come over on his own, but not, I wouldn't get to draw one. Now I'm going to need somebody down here. Anybody down here. Anybody would give me 2, and 2 of them up here would give me more than enough of what I would need. Because I only need one more energy. That's the thing. But this thing has to be fully staffed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if I move him here. Yeah, I don't think it's worth messing with. I don't think it's possible. So I'll just take the 3, transfer 2 of these because I can't do 3. I mean, I can't do more to make it even more than this.
Mm-hmm.
I get a free pull for the dude. Doesn't really matter what he is. I don't think it will matter on the grand scheme of things. It's a blue, like we thought. So all 3 of these have been done.
Okay.
Pay for your settler. Did you do that? You did it. All right. Final scoring, 1 point per 5 energy. 1 for me, none for you. Don't get any.
We're done, Dan.
Yeah, we're done. Buildings. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. You?
7.
1, 3, 5, 7. And then? Don't know. Buildings. 7 buildings. 8 points. 2, 4, 6, 8.
6.
6 buildings. 5 points. 1, 3, 5. Each set. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 2 extra guys. Yeah, might have should have grabbed one of those because I would have been able to. I would have had 1 more point for that. So 3, 6, 9, 12.
That's me.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. What, you don't want me to move you?
I only got 2 sets.
2, 4, 6. Leftover dudes, nothing?
I have 1 guy.
You have 1 left extra guy. Okay. How many badges? I score 0.
I have 5 badges.
3 points. 1, 3. Most suitcases is 2.
Yep. I gave it up.
You gave up the suitcases. That might have done it.
Yeah, but I never.
But you stopped me on this.
I had to.
Which this would have given me more points. I think that was the right plan for you to do. I do think that was the right plan. But that was super close. 24-27.
24-27. Yes.
I am surprised you did that well after getting shut down so many times. I mean,
I do think it's kind of harsh that if you keep getting like overplayed or stopped, that you do get a hard limit right there.
Yes, I agree.
I think that's like super harsh.
But I think a point would be too much. So
I agree.
Where's the
line? But maybe you'd never get a point for getting to the top.
Once your marker reaches the end of the relief track, you no longer move it or gain relief benefits for the remainder of the game. That is. And
I get that, but it's like if I just keep getting shut down every time. And then it's like.
I agree.
I don't know. So I played the really safe game at the end there because couldn't.
You turtled quite a bit.
I had to because like if I got shut down anymore, I get literally nothing for it.
I agree.
And I would have been really crushed at the end.
Yeah.
So I think that's like super harsh, but
you only crushed me out that one time.
Yeah, I had to stop you from getting that free movement building.
Right. The play that you made on the chariot in the corner, you had to do it.
I had to.
You had to do it.
Actually, you should have. No, you didn't get anything for it because you.
Thanks for the subscription, Shano.
Hey, Shano, thank you for that.
That's fantastic.
Awesome.
He converted from a Prime sub to a Tier 1 sub. For those of you who don't know about the Prime subs, if you have Amazon Prime, you automatically qualify for a free subscription to any Twitch channel. And
Ooh, good game. Good
I'm
game.
sure that the instructions are slightly different because Twitch tends to tweak things every now and then. But the basic process is link your Twitch account to your Amazon account, which shouldn't scare you any because Amazon actually owns Twitch.
There you go.
And some people don't know that. That's why they allow you to link you. They give you the Prime sub
Right.
for free. It's called Prime Sub. Basically, you just click on the subscribe link down at the bottom. Don't worry about the price that it says. Just click on the link and it'll have a box there. Use Prime Sub if you've already linked your accounts.
Yeah.
Pretty handy, huh?
We should talk about this and then we can talk more about that.
Sorry. Well, I'm done talking about that. Anyway.
Okay.
Hey, thanks for subscribing, Matthew.
Prime sub.
Resubscribe with Prime.
We like the subs.
We like the subs. Oh, looks like we have a hype train starting. Let's go ahead and finish out this
Yes.
Artemis Project. I love dice worker placement games.
Yeah.
So this really hits what I like. I like being able to staff buildings and get the resource. Anything with resource management is always super fun. The scores are super tight.
Definitely tight.
I like events.
Today it wasn't tight. Yesterday I got demolished yesterday.
Sorry.
So.
Not sorry.
So the new expansion, I think the satellites are interesting. Again, I think it will be
wish we had more.
Slightly more interesting with more people. Wow, Shano!
5 subscriptions.
Thanks, Shano, for all those subs.
You're the best.
We like the subs.
We like the subs.
I like the commanders, how flexible they are.
Oh yeah,
I'm wondering
absolutely.
if they're a little too flexible because you are just like using them like crazy. I don't know.
It's expensive to get them. You basically give up.
To get them,
You're like, badges?
Just like,
we don't need no stinking badges.
I don't know. The earlier you get them, I think the more power to you.
Yeah, and that's why I jumped on it early.
I think it is super strong.
The other reason I did it was because what I had didn't match what I got. So, remember I got the purple guy and this building. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I better get a commander. And ultimately that's what I ended up doing. So
it's close game.
Super
for sure.
close.
So this
I wish 2 things for the 2-player game. I wish there were more satellite ways to deal with the satellites.
Yeah, like could there be 2 satellites going on at the same time? Right. I would still try and stop you, and you'd still try and stop me.
Right.
Even though I would try and control 2 satellites if I could.
And I wish there were a way to train colonists, because training colonists happens in the normal game and happens on a 3 or greater
That's true.
player.
That's true.
With there is a place to train colonists, but it doesn't exist in the 2-player game. It's just the commander's column, and at that point, you're sort of forced into this. I am taking the colonist I'm given. Yeah. And so maybe that's the flexibility of the commander, that you have no way to train.
The satellites give you options to get random settlers and all that. So there's ways to get settlers. It's just a matter of figuring it out.
Agreed.
Oh my goodness.
Holy mackerel.
Everybody's going to town. So this is going to Kickstarter in just, a
couple
few
weeks.
So be on the lookout for the expansion. I assume you'll be able to get the base game along with your pledge if you need it. It's a really cool dice worker placement game, and we recommend checking that out.
Yep, it was a keeper for us back then when we first played Artemis Project, and it's still a keeper now, obviously. So,
thank you for all the biddies. We'll be right back to cheer everybody on for this. We're so excited for this hype train that's happening on our Twitch channel. So, thank you guys.
So we'll be right back.
And we'll be right back.